Should we dive in at the deep end or should we start from the beginning?
Just fire away because you've only got me for 8 minutes.
That's a long time. Normally I only get you for 30 seconds.
Whoa, we're spoiled with treats here. Look, oh, it's a tub box, look.
Oh, what the hell?
That's good. You must have seen it in my eyes.
Hi everyone. So today we are doing... I've roped my boyfriend Jake into this. Oh, sorry. I've got the worst morning sickness. The sooner I can start this, the better. Because I need something. Jake.
Yes.
Can you say hi to everyone?
Hello, everyone.
So Jake has decided he will finally do a boyfriend tag with me, but we thought we'd do boyfriend tag / mukbang. So we have a very special mukbang for you today, guys. We have the hotel room mukbang. So what are you going to go for first, Jake? We've got lightly sea salted crisp.
I want them.
Oh, Jake's going for the Viennese whirl. There are 2 golden oat crumbles, but I don't want that. Kit Kats.
Oh, Kit Kat.
And we have sea salt and cider vinegar. I think that might make my heartburn worse. I'm going to go for the sea salt crisps. We have to be eating in this video, Jake, because people like to see you eating.
Right. Okay. Someone's already had a bite of that.
Oh, people love that. We get turned on at that. Right, let's start the mukbang. You ready to answer these questions, Jake?
Well.
Don't look at the questions, Jake, because I'm going to ask you them.
Right.
So someone has asked, shall we, where should we start? Should we dive in at the deep end or should we start from the beginning?
Just fire away because you've only got me for 8 minutes.
That's a long time. Normally I only get you for 30 seconds.
Oh.
How did you guys meet? So this is a popular one. I think it's nice to start at the beginning, do you?
Yeah.
So I was on the spin bike, spinning away. I was dead into the fitness. And I'd been single for 3 months. And I'd not spoken to anyone. Not flirted, not spoken. And Lauren, my best friend, you know Lauren. I spoke to her, I went, you know what, Lauren, I'm feeling a bit down. No one's trying to slide in the DMs. No one's said I'm hot. No one's trying to flirt. I just don't think people are interested. She went, well, Charlotte, people might not know that you're single. You don't make it very known. I went, I know, but I don't want to do that. She went, well, I don't know what you want us to say. She went, I'll send you some profiles of some good lads that you should get with. She sent us a couple of profiles first, weren't yours ones. But I had a look and I just thought, not for me, not for me. And then she sent us Jake's profile on Instagram. I'm laughing at you listening to this story.
Because it's funny.
Can I see what she said, really? Because it's quite funny, come on.
Come on.
Right, Trent. This one's a really good one, but he has got quite big ears.
I want to kill Lauren.
And then I went, so I looked on and the ears were quite prominent, you know.
Everyone now is just looking at my ears.
And I was like, oh, you know what? I think it's quite cute, really. And she went, Lauren said, you know why he's a good one? She went, we met him about 7 years ago. And she went, and she sent us a photo. And I went, oh my God. Yeah, we did. I remember that night. She went, he did have a girlfriend, but I think they finished because he's got no pictures of her on his Instagram anymore. And that's a clear sign of when people have finished. You delete all the photos, don't you? So she was like, I think it's safe to, slide in. And I went, okay, that's good news. She went, he's got a bit about him. She went, he's got a lot of businesses. He's he does a lot work-wise. It looks like he's very driven. And then she went, it always looks like he's in really good places, so he must have a bit of money.
It's a lie.
No, come on, you're not skin, are you?
No.
And she went, obviously, let us explain this before I go on to the next bit. I realise this answer's becoming really long. That might seem like really materialistic things to say from Lauren, but my current dating history was pretty shit. So we were trying to go for a better type of person. When you go for the same kind of, I don't want to diss anyone, but people who aren't as driven as you, or people who kind of...
You don't share the same ambitions.
They don't share the same ambitions.
You've got different motives.
And they kind of rely on you. I always had a lot of people relying on me. So that's why she pointed out them facts. It wasn't because I was being, we were trying to be materialistic. We're just trying to look for the forever relationship now. So I obviously looked and I thought, ooh, sexy.
Right.
So I thought, I'm not going to slide in the DMs because I'm not following him. I'm not going to follow him. So I'm just going to like some of his photos. So I liked some of his photos. How many did I like?
I think it was 3.
3 photos.
Oh, it might be 2 actually. But they weren't recent ones.
I went right down.
So it come up quite prominently.
So I said, Lauren, I've liked the photos, what do I do next? And she said, just wait.
But I was sat on the sofa and I was watching football.
Shock.
2 like photos come through that like I thought, Charlotte G Shaw, and I thought, clicked on the profile and went, she definitely don't manage her own account. I thought she's like big time, she's probably got like a company that does it all or something. So
Then why would a company be liking your photo?
I don't know how Instagram works, do I? I'm not like a big Instagrammer. So that happened and then I was like, it just can't be right. So I thought, F
You didn't believe it was me.
it. No, so I slid in
in the DMs.
with a little eye emoji. Like, hiya.
Hiya.
And then I got a reply straight away and I thought, she's seen it. I thought, it's definitely a set up this. I thought, one of my mates has been on here going, let's wind
Did
up
you think
a
you were
little
being punked?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I am on MTV.
Anyway, so we got chatting, didn't we? And
Yeah.
I was like, I sent you the photo of us from like back in 2015.
So Jade had a photo of me and him.
And I was like, do you remember me? And you were like, yeah, dude, that was New Year's Eve. So I'm going,
Yeah, but I lied, I didn't remember.
I know. We only found this out after. So then I thought, this is like, she actually quite likes me.
So just so happened the night before, the night we'd started talking, that same day, I had gotten a job to attend an event in Manchester.
Which was by my mate.
Oh, it was by your friend, yeah? This is weird. This is the universe linking everything up. So he went, where do you live? I went, Newcastle. He went, oh, that's a long way from Manchester. I went, but I'm in Manchester tomorrow. And then
I was at football and I wasn't going to come. I was texting you and I was like, I asked for a number like 8 times.
oh my god, you wouldn't give me.
Never
so
give me a
keen.
number and I was
He
like...
kept on going, so can I have your number then? And I was
Because
going...
I wanted to make sure it wasn't set up. So I was like, have your number? And I thought, she's not giving a number out, it's a blatant setup. So then she gave me a number.
No, after 7 times of asking.
8. And then I was at football and then I said to some friend, I've been speaking to this girl, I think it's a bit of a setup. And he was like, oh, just go. And I went, a bit nervous. Because if it's not a setup, like, you know, she's pretty fit. I'm a bit,
What did you think when you first saw us and you walked in the event?
Well, I seen you, but I pretended like I didn't see you.
Why? Were you nervous?
Yeah, a lot.
What did I look like?
Very sexy. Very
What did you
beautiful.
think? Did you get hard on?
Semi.
That could have been embarrassing.
Oh, I know.
We were in a club.
No, we weren't in a bar.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, I seen you and I pretended not to see you. And hid behind the bar. And next minute, this massive personality just went, hiya! And I went, hiya!
Were you really not
Oh,
nervous?
I shit myself. And then we went in the toilet and kissed.
We were kissing. Well, actually, I have something to tell you, but I don't. This is quite bad of us. So we did go in the disabled toilet to have a kiss, but it was open and there was no one in the queue, and it was for 2 seconds. But we just wanted to kiss quickly in private, and then we quickly ran out. So right, that's how we met, right? Then the rest is history, really. So that was it.
Yeah.
That's that story. That's that question, because that was too long. That's 8 minutes
people
over.
need to know.
They do. Right, this can be a quick one.
Well,
Did you hide his identity at the beginning of the relationship? Me and you were going out and seeing each other and dating for much longer than you all think.
yeah.
We kept it quiet for absolute months, didn't we? Did you see, there's articles saying when they went official in January? I was thinking,
Right.
what?
We met in September.
No, we met in September.
Oh yeah, September, yeah.
We went official in November. Is Jake a first father, or has he got any other kids?
No. First time parent.
Are you excited?
Over the moon.
Can't wait.
Unbelievable.
You've already started buying things for the baby, haven't you?
Yeah, bought 2 things.
Cute. Someone went, leave him private. Too late now, we're doing a boyfriend tag. Will you get married in the future? And then Sophie Hean 144 said, we got married and our 3-year-old was our mini best man.
I said this.
I always say this, I always say, listen, I always say I love to get married, but what's more important to me is family.
Yeah.
So like I'm not big on like the order that you do it in, but I've always envisioned my children being at my wedding.
I 100% want that. And yes, we will definitely be getting married.
Will we?
1,000,000%. I've already planned the proposal.
Does it involve animals?
Potentially.
Whales?
I'm not a miracle worker. They're going to arrive on a whale. Hello, Charlotte. Will you marry me?
Anyway, so you've got that, and you know the ring.
Yes.
Guys, if I'm honest, I think it's going to be next year when he proposes to us.
Sooner.
you ever been engaged?
No.
Me neither.
That surprised me with you, to be fair.
Are you joking? I've never been engaged. I'm not one of these people who just get engaged. Well, I'm one of these people who have relationships and then don't. But I never get engaged. What people don't know about me and Jake is we've both been treated exactly the same in the past. Like shit. And then we found each other. We're both too nice. He's been cheated on. I've been cheated on. We've both been lied to and deceived, haven't we?
Kindness is taken for weakness.
Our kindness has been taken for weakness, and we're too soft. Whose last name is the baby gonna take?
Baby Anchors.
Yeah, it's gonna take yours.
We're quite traditional, aren't we? So.
Yeah, is that traditional?
Yeah, it takes the males.
Well, I'm just not really bothered which one, and I think we'll get married, and then I'll be Anchors too. So we'll all be Anchors together at one point. Don't look. Oh, this is a good one.
Go on.
Are you guys hoping for a boy or a girl first?
Oh.
I've not actually answered this one. Now, obviously, we just want a healthy baby. Like, that's what everyone wants. And if it's a boy or a girl, it's going to be loved exactly the same. But we both really want
a little girl.
A girl. We would love to have a little girl.
It'd just be amazing to have like a little mini Charlotte. So I've got the best of like both worlds.
Yeah, you've got a little.
I've got the adult version and I've got the kid version.
Do you think there will be a little mini me?
I hope so. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's
We're so cute.
I would like to have a little mini you at one point too.
Oh, we definitely will.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll have 3 kids.
Yeah. When did I know you were the one? It's a hard one, really, because I think from the beginning
we just got off like on the right foot, didn't we?
We're so like comfortable with each other. We had such a laugh and we had such a lovely time keeping it all so private, didn't we?
Yeah,
we were like living in our own little bubble, and everything he did for us was completely different how any other man's treated us in the past. He spoiled us, he's so romantic, he takes control. Like, have you ever been in a relationship, or do you just wish sometimes your boy, you didn't have to constantly say, oh, shall we go out and do this? Or we haven't had a date night in a while. This is him in a person. He'll not even ask us, he'll be like, right, I've planned this on this day, we're going here and this is happening. Make sure you've got a new outfit or your bag's packed, and it's planned and I don't have to do anything. Like our gender reveal party, I've just not even had to do anything. He's planned, he's organised the place, organised the DJ, organised the dress wear, organised how we're going to do it. Like, I'll not say how, but organised how the reveal will happen. And like, I'm just like, wow.
There is a few things I need to sort out.
Yeah, but a lot of girls have to do everything themselves because the men are so crap. You'll end up going, do you want to do anything to help? But you've just done everything. Like, it just makes life easy. Emily Townsend said, what is your pet hate about each other? We don't have anything that really, really annoys us.
So my pet hates in life are people that eat loud.
But you don't mind it when I eat
Charlotte eats like a rhino. And walks like a baby elephant while she's eating, so it's just noise constantly. But it doesn't actually annoy me.
No, it doesn't.
And I think that's why I'll never marry her, because it doesn't annoy me what would normally annoy me.
But you have to pick something that annoys you. I'm not going to be offended, listen. I'm not going to be offended in the slightest.
Let me think, because do you know what does annoy me about you?
Okay.
She never gets a car cleaned, ever. So that's another job I have to go and do. Because we sometimes shut cars, don't we?
I think what also annoys you about me is...
You have to get the last word in, when there's no need to be a last word.
Yeah, I do. So my pet hate about Jake is... Right, this is a really strong one, but Jake knows this one. So sometimes I don't like it when Jake shows us like videos of football, because I'm just like, I don't care. And he knows I don't care, so I wonder why he's showing us. But he does this thing where he's like, oh, listen to the crowd when this goal was scored. And I'm like, yeah, it sounds like the last crowd that you showed us. There's absolutely no different. It's just people going, way. And then he goes, look at Foden when he did this pass. Like, do you know how hard that is? I'm like, it just looks like he kicked the ball. Like,
No.
And I feel bad, like, I just think I've got to entertain him. So I'm like, oh yeah, wow.
What about the
But I really just want to go, not another video of football, please. My eyes are bleeding.
No, I went to the game the other night, right? The first time I've not come home early. She wanted to talk about football. She wanted to talk to me about the game.
No, but I didn't want to see videos.
But but I'd have shown you videos, because we might well look at this and this happened.
I would have looked past the phone at the wall and pretended I was watching. Right, next question then, because we don't want to, get heated about our pet hate. end it on what do you guys love about each other? One thing. Two things.
Right. I'm going to say how supportive you are of everything I do.
Yeah.
And also, it might be the same sort of thing, but just as a person, not even to me, to everyone else, how like kind and caring you are and considerate.
Oh, that's a lovely one to
Because
say.
that like even like when we go to a hotel or something, you always say thank you to the staff, or when we go out for dinner, you always show like thoughtful and thankful and just happy to like to you know, to people who are.
And people who ask for photos too.
Yeah, you well, I hardly ever see you when we go out because you just got a selfie in your hand. But
yeah,
you are, that's probably being kind and caring
yeah,
to people.
it is.
So I think that's, for me, is really important because when we have a child, I'd like our daughter to have the same mannerisms as you.
Or son.
Or son.
Well, daughter and son.
Well, yeah.
Or daughter and daughter.
Or son and son.
So my two things I love about you are, so I absolutely love how ambitious you are and how driven, and you always wanting to do better with your businesses. And you know, I wake up in the morning and you're already awake before us doing so much work on your phone, and I'll go on your socials and stuff and see you promoting all your businesses and new like event tickets that you have to sell, and I'm like, God, he's been up, like you think about it every day, which is what I do with work. It's a very attractive quality in a man.
Is it?
Yeah, women find that really attractive. I love how special you make us feel.
Aww.
And you actually make anyone who you care about feel very special. Like the way that you treat me, mum and dad, is beautiful. My dad's favourite thing in the world is ground hopping. He loves football, and Jake has taken him to experiences like with Man City that he would never have ever experienced, and he's just
sat in some good seats.
Yeah, and he literally that's just like a life made for me dad.
Gary's my favourite. He's my new best mate.
Yeah, he is. He's our best friend. Right, well that's the end now, guys. I hope that you enjoyed that. I feel like we didn't answer that many questions because the answers were really long, but we're going to go now and enjoy maybe some hot chocolate, you know, on this cold day. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and if you like seeing Jake, just tell me in the comments, man, because I can definitely bring him back for the spicy noodle challenge.
No, I refuse to do it.
I've been trying to get him to do spicy noodle challenge for so long.
And now Holly's involved by
Holly wants to do spicy noodle challenge. Me, Holly, Jacob and Jake. Comment if you want it to happen, guys.
No.
I'm off for my hot chocolate. Bye.